been a long day. So this is for Chicken's new cage that I ended up getting. But yesterday I was out with my sister-in-law and my nephew. It was me, Ella, my sister-in-law, and my nephew. We'll change Chicken into that cage in a few minutes, okay? We were out, you know, we went to the mall, we went to Target. Target was a whole ordeal and a half. Got some food, stuff like that, did some shopping, did some Christmas shopping, that type of thing. We came home, I would try to go to the bathroom. I'd been trying like all day, couldn't go. Tried again when I got home, kind of worked, kind of didn't. Ella was in the bedroom. She dumped a whole thing of fish food into the fish tank. I got back in here. The fish, I don't know where the fish is. I can't find it. I'm gonna end up flushing the fish. And getting rid of the fish tank. We've only had the one fish for a couple of months now. It just... She used to like interact with them all the time, but now she doesn't. But we did get Chicken a new cage yesterday while we were out. I was really excited. I just need to go put some bedding in here. And I'll give you guys a tour and some better lighting and everything. But it's a real pretty like, princess castle cage. And I like this one more than the other one. Just the way it was telling you to set it up, I just liked better. That needs to slide down so I can get in here. So, this cage, I think I put the lid on backwards, but that's alright. This cage, you know, it had you put it together same way like this, where it comes down and out like that. Obviously there will be bedding in here, but then it told you to put the wheel here, like under this platform. The water bottle will be back there, so the wheel's like halfway under this platform. The water bottle will be back there. And then this, instead of having the pipe, like having this down low, having the pipe come out, it had you put this piece and connect two curved pieces, and then on the outside of the cage connect three. So, you know, instead of having these in there to stop him from getting out, we have it open so that he can get up out and to this platform where his food will be. Oh, excuse me. And the main thing that I like about this setup for this cage more than the setup of this cage is, like, you could attach tubes to go from here up in, well, I guess from here up into here. You know, kind of like the castle, how it goes from here to here. It would go from here to here, into this hole. And then he could get up here and do stuff. I didn't like that because this is like that red. You cannot really see through it that well. And if you guys can tell, he took his bedding up. So he would go up this tube with the bedding, up out of the tube there, come out of, or into this tube that went up and around and into this hole here. He would put all of his bedding up there, and then he would take all of his food, like he would fill his cheeks full of food, and he would go up there, and he would never come back down except to get a drink or get more food or, you know, whatever. But he just didn't go up or come down very often, and Ella didn't get to see him. He was very antisocial. With that option. And, you know, it's Ella's pet. We got it for her, so we want her to be able to see them. So I ended up getting that one. It doesn't have this additional piece. We're going to end up selling this and the silo. The silo, again, I couldn't have it connected because he took all of his bedding into it, and instead of using it to run like, you know, most people would, or most hamsters would, like to, you know, go up and down on it, he wouldn't move. He just built a nest in the base and never came out. So, I'm gonna get some bedding put in the other one, get everything cleaned up, like the bathtub. Obviously, we're still gonna put it in there. Get that put into the new one. His food dish, we're gonna get put into the new one. His chews, you know, stuff like that. We're gonna switch everything over. Get him switched over. Get the entirety of this cage cleaned. Listed up on Facebook for sale. This way, you know, people don't have to worry about it. I also bought him this salt lick at PetSmart. Yeah, PetSmart. So that cage was on sale for $37.50, I think. This was on sale for $3.49, I think. It was only down like 53 cents or something. This stuff, this cage cleaner spray, I would never buy this in a million years. Says it's a small animal formula. Penetrates and eliminates embedded strong cage odors. Cleans and deodorizes small animal cages, safe for use around pets. And it says you apply, wait, and wipe. You have to wait 5 minutes. But it says that this was good for hamsters and stuff online. Well, I asked when we got there if they price matched, because the cage wasn't marked down. It was it still showed 50. Was how much it was. So it said that the cage was going to be $50. Well, if it was $50, I wasn't going to get it, because I would just wait for it to go back on sale and then I would go up and get it, you know. I'm all about bargaining, especially if it's something that we don't really need. Like, we didn't need a new cage for him. The way that one was set up, it worked out okay. But since they price matched, this one was only $37.50 or something like that. I said, the heck with it. I'm gonna get it. Like I said, I asked before I even got up to the register if they price matched, and they said that they did. So, back to this stuff. This stuff is originally, I think, $13.99, so almost $15, like after taxes and stuff like that. You guys better run for this deal, because PetSmart matches online prices and sales. This was on sale for $3.59. I showed the cashier that was ringing me out the price of the cage online. She matched it, no problem. It was only $12 cheaper, but you know, $12 is $12. The salt lick was on sale in store as well, so I didn't even have to show her that. But the cleaner, she rang it up. She gave me my total. I was like, I have a price match for the spray as well. She's like, oh, I'm sorry. She went back in and asked to see the online sale for the animal spray, like the cage cleaner. I showed it to her. She's like, that can't be the same bottle. We would never discount it for that cheap. I was like, I checked before I even came up here. It was the 24-ounce bottle, the small animal cage cleaner, Nature's Miracle brand, the bio and enzymatic formula cage cleaner. I was like, it's the same thing. She looked. She went down in through the description. It said the 24-ounce fluid bottle. She looked at the label to make sure it was all the same, and it was. She's like, okay, that must be an error online. I'm like, I don't know, but that's what it says. So she ended up calling the manager over, to make sure that it was okay to give it to me for that cheap. And the manager's like, yeah, if it says that's what it is online, that's what it is. And the manager looked, and it has like the price like crossed out, like the original price crossed out, and then the sale price in red. That said $13.99, and then in red it said $3.59 or something like that. She's like, yep, we gotta sell it to her as long as she has the proof. So I got that for little under $4. I was pretty happy with it. But I'm gonna get some bedding in this cage, and then I need to clean up. I need to keep an eye on Ella. Also, yesterday, after I got home from all of my shopping, my aunt called me, told me that my cousin, who her and my cousin had just been down here Wednesday or Thursday of last week. She said that my cousin was sent home Friday with COVID symptoms. So she had to go and get a test done. She got a rapid test done, it came back positive. So they both went to the ER and got tested. And they both came back COVID positive. I'm like, well, that's lovely. You know, I've been out all day with my sister-in-law. Last night, I ended up ordering the Binex Now 2-pack COVID test because I wanted to see, and I'm not going to go sit at MedExpress for 5-6 hours in the car with a crabby toddler who was also exposed. I was not going to be doing that. So I ordered, you know, these ones. They were $14 for 2, which is a pretty good price. But I got home. Well, Tim went and got these. He was already up at the he was at the doctor's today, so he just went ahead and stopped up and picked them up. He got home and I took the test, and my results are negative. I'm still debating on if I want to do Ella's or if I want to save that one, because my cousin picked up Ella, but at the same time, like, that was Wednesday. I'm pretty sure it was Wednesday. So if any of us were to have COVID, I think we would all pretty much have it at this point. Especially me, maybe not even Tim, but especially me, because I'm with Ella all day, every day. So I'm thinking I would at least have it, especially taking care of her and everything. But my results are negative. If she cooperates, I'm going to try to do hers. They say to do everything first with the card and then do the swab, but I don't want to get the card ready and then her not let me do the swab, so I'm going to try to do the swab first, and then go from there. Hopefully she'll let me, but like I said, my results are negative, so that makes me feel substantially better. There's not even the faintest of lines, like there's no pink or purple. Like they said that any hue of pink or purple could be a positive, but mine is completely negative, so that makes me happy. So I got that, and just by the luck of my hair, I got this. So I checked at like 8 o'clock yesterday, after I got home, and I got that call. I checked, Walmart didn't have any in my store. So I'm like, alright, you know, if worst comes to worst, we'll have to go and sit at MedExpress for another 6 hours. Really didn't want to do that with a 3-year-old and have to stay in the car, it's cold, whatever. Something in my brain told me at like 1 o'clock this morning that I should check to see if they had any. They just listed it up that they had one in stock. I snagged this thing so fast. Like at 1 o'clock it shows that there was one available. I scooped it so fast. I think it was like 1:03 by the time I completed my purchase. It was ready at 8 o'clock this morning when Walmart opened up, and everything was good to go. So I'm like, I am not playing this game, like. So, yeah, I'm going to, let's see if, I don't even, since I don't have it, I really don't want to test Ella. The only reason I would want to test her is she does have a slight fever right now, and she has some slight diarrhea, but that stopped yesterday. She's better today. Her temperature is 98.5 today. Her stools are a little soft, or a little heavier, thicker today. So I don't think she has it. I'm probably just gonna wait, keep this test so that if she gets worse, spikes a fever again, or any of us else have like a cough or a fever or whatever, we can test ourselves with the second test. But mine is negative, thank heavens. So they told me when they came up that they were okay, that they were feeling fine. And that was Wednesday, and then like I said, Friday she got sent home from school with COVID. So they're not going to be coming back up here like ever until COVID's done. I told her, I was like, if you have to come up here, if you want to like purchase anything, I was like, you're gonna have to do it through the screen door, because I'm not exposing myself. She'll stand back at the far side of the porch. I'll show her things through the screen door. We'll talk about it, and then she's not getting anything in her hands until it's paid. And the only way I'm taking payment is with my card reader, because I can manually enter in card information. This way I don't have to touch her card. I don't have to touch any money. I don't have to touch any cash. I don't have to touch nothing that they have touched, because she's in school, her sister's in school. My aunt never stays home. Like, she's always out, I guess. So, no. We ain't doing it. Not today. Because, no. At least I'm in the clear. I am going to go get his cage switched over, and then I've got to clean up out here, because like I said, I wasn't home yesterday, so the house is like trashed. But real quick, I completely forgot I wanted to talk to you guys about what happened at Target. So yesterday we went to the mall and everything. We stopped at the Dunkin' Donuts in the mall, because nothing in the mall was open yet when we got up there. It was like 10:30 when we got there. So we went and sat at the food court. Got the two kiddos a donut and chocolate milk, and I got a banana smoothie, or strawberry banana smoothie. I got a breakfast sandwich, and she got a coffee, and I think she got a breakfast sandwich. We sat there, we ate. We went to the mall. Well, we went around the mall, did all of our shopping there. Got to the car. We ended up going to Target. Thankfully, we put the kids in separate carts this time. Normally, they would just share a cart, but we didn't know what shenanigans we were going to get into at Target. So, we put them in different carts. They both sat down in the cart part and not into the child's seat. Totally fine. They got to stretch out, get comfy. They had their tablets. Life was good. We were headed to checkout. Ella hands me her juice. Says, "Here, mommy, my juice." I said, "Okay, baby, I'll take it. Thank you. I'll get you some more when we get out to the car." She said, "Thank you, mommy." She turns around to face her toy and her tablet, and she threw up everywhere. All over every single thing I was purchasing. All over the floor. All over her tablet. Lovely. So that happened. And then yesterday when I went in to get her up, there was something all over her bed. Honest to God, I thought it was like an explosion that had happened throughout the night. There was nothing in her diaper. Couldn't figure out what was going on. I thought maybe she got a hold of a dirty, like an old dirty diaper. I asked her what happened. She said she spit. I just brushed it off. Didn't even think anything about it, you know. She didn't say she threw up. She just said that she spit. I just figured she didn't know what happened and we went about our day. And then when she threw up at Target, I was like, oh, she probably threw up in the bedroom on her bed. And that's probably what was all over her bed that morning. She spit all right. Ugh. I kept apologizing to the employee that was cleaning it up. I was like, I'm so sorry. She's like, don't worry about it. It happens. I was like, I know, but I feel so bad. Like, she's like, at least it wasn't on the carpet. Preach it. Anyways, I'm gonna get this done so I can get some other stuff done, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit.